Be funky free.
Positive vibes, lifestyle movement, the Rocky Balboa of this game called life. You know who it
Ignite
is.
your purpose. That's who we are. That is why we are here each and every day for you. So, great news. Technology
It's back, baby. It's back.
working today. So it was all funked up, but today it's working. Just want to say thanks to all the guys who engaged on the live broadcast yesterday. Danny, Steve, Dunk,
Derek.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it in the comments. That's good. Max is, I think, he's fully recharged and back to it.
Getting there. Getting there, baby. Yesterday was a good day. Big day, so that was good. Lots of working out, lots of training, lots of running, lots of Krav, lots of CrossFit. So my energy is back through the roof, which is good. So thank you.
Good. We went out for dinner last night with friends. 3-4 hours talking, just chat. Incredible people. They're part of the tribe. They're part of the tribe. They're on the same journey. So that was good. And then today, full day at work, and having a good time. So today's question, maybe it's a discussion more than a question. We've been getting a couple of reviews, bit of feedback from people, certainly on the Isle of Man, which is great because that means people are listening within my community. Now there's some good comments, and there's some, you know what John's doing on the internet? Some concerned comments. But the people who like it, they're talking about it. The people who don't like it or don't understand it, they're talking about it, and it's causing us to engage this.
The best form of knowledge is debate, people. The best form of knowledge is debate.
And so I collected my parents from the airport a couple of days ago, and this almost passed me by. My mum said, "Oh, I see you've been on the internet quite a lot," and that was the end of the conversation. I think I was kind of just caught stumped, gobsmacked that mum may actually have been watching some of it, and it made me kind of think about our relationship. So we're going to talk a little bit about relationships with I don't know, the women that bring us into this world, to our mothers. So made a couple of notes. So she told me she's been watching, and it made me think about our relationship, which has not always been good. Her husband, my father, was murdered when I was a baby. Mum moved to the Isle of Man with me and my sister. She brought up me and my sister for a few years on her own. Then Chris came into a world who I now call Dad. But the relationship has been great. We've spoken, we've talked. Sometimes when we have discussions, we all kind of back into our own corner and just get too excited about our own opinions and so self-opinionated. But I just thought I'd say on camera, right now, as I might not be able to get it out in front of Mum at any point. Thank you. I can't imagine how hard it would have been for you, having lost your husband, 2 young kids, moving to a new island with nothing. I cannot imagine how tough that would have been, and then bringing up a little shit, which would have added to the mix. And I can't thank you enough from that. I apologise for some of the things I may have said or done over the years, and also I hope that you're proud of some of the things that I've achieved. So this is just from me to you. Love you, Mum, and thank you. Thank you to Dad. You guys have been a team bringing us up. And I think that's about all I wanted to say on that. And for the people who may or may not be listening, we just don't appreciate these people enough. They sacrifice everything for us. And hopefully at some point in your life, maybe you've done it already when you were a teenager or in your teens, and you appreciate and you give these people the respect and the time they need because they're full of knowledge and love. Or as you're moving later through your lives, just a sincere, genuine, authentic thank you, appreciation, and give them your time because everybody flees the nest and then parents find themselves without a job. So just give them a call, tell them you love them, say hi. That's all I've got to say. you know, I just thought I'd share.
I love it. I love it. Deep feelings. We should definitely do this same show with Father's Day coming up. We should definitely talk about the fathers, because they definitely took on some. You and myself both being in the same position. Our fathers were not our real fathers, and they took on a woman with kids. So that's pretty huge too. The mother thing, yeah, man. Again, I was out of my house early. I come from an immigrant family, and my mom and myself. Wow, I don't even know where to begin, to be honest. Definitely a rocky relationship at best.
Sorry, dude, you're on camera now.
Oh, okay, good to know. And I would say, going off somewhat what John said, there was many years that I did not. It was all my ego. It was all based on me, and I didn't understand how she could treat me like that. It wasn't well until my 20s, actually my mid-20s, that I even understood, because our relationship and family was so dysfunctional. I didn't even know what true interaction with parents were, and I never knew what it was to hug and all that stuff. Like, I didn't hug my parents, and my parents didn't hug me, and just very, very strained times. And as I age and as I become more self-aware, John hit it on the head, man. I did not know, I do not know still to this day what it is for a woman to have hope, dreams, aspiration, goals, and a vision for her life, and then to get pregnant, whether that is on purpose or not, then have her husband be gone out of the picture. She has to then do what she has to do to provide for that child or children. And that's basically putting yourself last. And that, where I stand today, I don't know if I could do that. I mean, if I had to do that, I would do that. But John, just think about that. Me and you not being able to do this anymore, not being able to put the good food on your table because you can't afford it, because you need diapers. You could go down this long, massive list. And I never, ever once took that into consideration. Because what? Because I was born and raised in Canada, and I was a spoiled brat, basically. I mean, not really, but you know what I'm saying? Like, compared to what she came from, and not knowing, because when you're a youth, you don't know any better. It's all about you. Yeah. So yeah, kudos and shout outs to all the moms. I know I get questions all the time from women in my life that are in their late 20s, early 30s, that have the kids, have put on the weight. They want to know how to do better, be better, but they don't have the time. And I do not know what that feels like. I don't know what it feels like to be so exhausted because your husband's either working or you don't have the husband, and you've got the kids, and you don't have your own time, right? And I know you and I say that a lot. Well, let's just carve out the time. You just got to carve out the time. Probably a lot easier said than done. Just like anything in life, you know what I'm saying? But
it's always challenging, but I'm sure it's a little bit easier for yourself and your family there, and myself. Because we don't have many more of these distractions. But I believe we've got a couple of women, some fine women lined up who have been mothers. They've got children, and they've managed to carve out space in their day for their passion, and they're building their businesses, and they're smashing it. They're doing really good. So
yeah, one of the ladies who brought me to tears one night, my soul sister, my mother from another mother, however you'd say that. She was from Toronto, biggest city in Canada, single mother of 5 kids, never once took a handout from the government and hustled her way through life. She's going to be on the show, and stories like that tell me that it can be done. I'm not saying it was perfect or whatnot, but it can be done. And that just makes me excited for my own life. You know what I mean? Like, anything is conquerable. So, and I say this in all my talks, we all get our game from our woman, our name from a woman. So we got to respect our women, because the only way the future generations are raised is truly through the women. They pass on the knowledge. They pass on the love. And there can't be enough said. So.
And on that, I have nothing more to add. I think that's a great way to finish. As always, we thank you. We appreciate you. Without you guys, it's just me and Max having a chat each day. So,
which could be fun. I don't know.
It's a bad thing. Yeah, it's good. So thank you for listening. Spread the word, spread the love, and we will
appreciate you guys.
Peace tomorrow.
Peace.